I'm in trouble. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to this girl.
Hello. How are you today? I'm alright. That's good. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, sorry. It's okay. So, what brings you in today? Actually, it's kind of funny because I'm just having a lot of problems like being on time anyway. Oh, okay. So, what do you think is the main source of that problem? What do I think? I don't know. I try so hard to just be on time everywhere, and I just can't. I'm late to everything. So, how late would you say you usually are? Usually, just like by like 5 minutes. But it's not just every once in a while. It's like all the time. I'm always 5 minutes late. So you're always rushing. Okay. So how long would you say you get ready before you have to be somewhere? Well, if it's in the morning, like I get ready like I don't know. I snooze like a jillion times, and then I just give myself enough time to just get dressed and like, brush my teeth and leave, basically. Like, so 30 minutes maybe. Have you tried not snoozing? I have, but when I don't sleep, like I bought an alarm clock that doesn't have snooze. Like it just goes off once, but then I just turn it off, and then I just sleep in class. Okay. So, what do you think do you get enough sleep at night? Sometimes. Sometimes, not really. Well, what time do you go to sleep? Probably like really late. I never go to sleep before midnight usually. Probably. Why is that? I'm just doing, I don't know, I'm on the phone a lot. And then after I'm through talking on the phone, I'm like, I gotta do all this homework. And so then I try to do the homework. Okay. So, what's keeping you up at night is talking on the phone and then rushing to get homework. I think I try to do all my homework at night, and like I feel like I have to get it done. Well, I do get it done for the next day, but then I usually finish really late. So I guess I started late. And you start late because you're on the phone. And just doing other stuff, Just, and what other kind of stuff, like school related or just personal stuff? Sometimes school related, sometimes not. Yeah. So not always is it school related, but it's like, always something. Yeah. Depending on when I get out of school, I'll get out of school and then I won't want to do any more school stuff, so I'll just chill. And then I'll do stuff like homework, and then I'll get all my chilling out of my system, and then when I'm ready to do my homework, then it's so late. Okay, so have you tried like maybe scheduling a time to do your homework? No. No. Okay, maybe that could be something you try, scheduling your homework, like maybe setting a time frame, basically, like for what time you're going to start your homework, what time you're going to finish. Okay. And maybe that will work. Would you be willing to try that? I could try. Okay, so if you can get to bed earlier, which means you would have to do your homework earlier, which means you would have to talk on your phone a little less, and do your personal business just a little less, and we're able to get to bed on time, maybe you wouldn't be as sleepy, and you would get up on that alarm. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's something else, though, because I'll be late to other things besides stuff that's in the morning. Like, even if I know I have to be somewhere at a certain time, I try to plan it I get ready, like, try to picture in my head the exact amount of time I need just to get there right on time. But when I get there, it's usually later. Okay, so have you tried maybe going like a little earlier, like maybe not being on time, like before time? I could try. I think maybe that would work. Like if you already have a set time that you're going to take 30 minutes to get ready in the morning, and it takes you however long to get to where you're going, and you're still 5 minutes behind, maybe you should just start your routine just 5 minutes early. Maybe work on going to something earlier than right on time. Promptness is usually better than lateness. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like it really annoys people, and then I don't know why I do it, because I get so stressed out about just stressful. And then it makes me not want to even go. Like, if I know I'm going to be late, I know I won't have enough time, I don't want to even go. Because I don't want to, yeah, it stresses me out.
Yeah, so maybe if you were to, well, for the sleeping situation, if you could sleep earlier rather than doing your homework so late, you would be able to go to sleep earlier. And then you can have a longer sleep and you wake up on time. And then when you wake up on time, that dominoes to you getting somewhere on time.
Do you think
That makes sense.
Do you think it'd be better to do the snoozing thing or to not do the snoozing? I don't know. I've tried both.
I would think that mostly everyone snoozes, like, they give into it. But at a point, you have to get up. You can't always snooze your button, snooze your button.
Should I try maybe a certain number of snoozes I snooze?
Well, if you were maybe to map your things out, like, okay, you know, you're going to set times, okay, I'm getting up at this time, and then you snooze and you snooze and you snooze and you snooze and you snooze, you're not going to get up at that time. So I think maybe if you could limit yourself to how long, maybe even set your clock 10 minutes earlier than what you need to be up. That way you can snooze and you can snooze at least 2 or 3 times, and by the third one, you'll be up. And that would work too as well, starting your body early.
I thought about maybe having 2 alarm clocks,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe one I can snooze, and the other one is the real one, or I'm just good at them.
Mm-hmm. And, well, everyone has their own way of waking up in the morning. So if you think that would help you, maybe that could help you.
I think maybe that would help me. It's just that it's such a hard thing to break, because I've always been like this. Ever since I can remember, I've always remember being late to everything. And my family's always been late to everything too. Like, I'm trying to blame it on them, but like, I don't know, my mom was always late to everything, and I would always get so frustrated because she'd be like late picking me up for school and stuff. But then I do it too, so.
Okay. Well, maybe because, you know, it's a habit. Habits are hard to break. But if you try maybe setting your alarm clock just a little earlier, then you can work up to getting up on time.
Okay.
So being a little earlier.
I should try going to bed earlier. Okay. I think that might do me some good.
And then for, like, as far as like during the day going places, how would you handle that?
During the day?
When you're already awake.
Well, one thing you said earlier, I think you said plan to be there earlier, because right now I plan to get there on time. So maybe that would, if I plan to get there earlier, then if it goes right, I'd be there 5 minutes later than my early time, and then that'd be earlier.
Yeah, it would be on time. So maybe if you psych yourself out a little bit, you'll be able to work to that.
So you think I can do it?
I think you can do it, as long as you're willing to try to change your habits.
I'm willing to try and change my habits.
And that's it. I hope you try this out.
I'm in trouble, I'm an addict, I'm addicted to this girl. She's got my heart tied in a knot and my stomach in a whirl. But even worse, I can't stop calling her. She's all I want and more. I mean, damn, what's not to adore?